Hello, Libra. Here we go. We are looking into the month of November 2023. I hope you have been well. And we are still in your season. So I'm wishing all of you out there best wishes on your birthday season. And we still have the lunar eclipse in Taurus end of October. It is going to be a bit of a catalyst moving us into big energy in November, which is a universal month number 9 in numerology, in the 11th month. So it's a 9/11. So we have very powerful ending, especially with scorpionic energy coming in, a lot of death and rebirth, maybe endings and beginnings, especially with that lunar eclipse in Taurus ending the month off in October. So let's take a look here for Libra. We have the solar eclipse in your sign as well. So we'll take that. I did a pre-shuffle as well. So this is your main energy for the month of November, and then going to look into the challenge position for Libra, and then your message from Spirit for Libra. Page of Swords. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I got that right. So we have these here. Okay. So bottom of the deck is the Two of Air. So you may in November, let's see, I just want to get a full picture here. Three of Earth and the Hierophant. Ooh. November is a very strong month for collaboration and work, maybe even networking. You may come into new opportunities with your career, definitely building a very solid network, and you might be the Hierophant. You might be someone who is teaching. You might be sharing your wisdom, your knowledge with others, guiding others, leading others. We have a number 5, which signifies change. So this could be a change in a career path. You do have that 3 of Earth as well. So there's this really nice energy of collaboration around something that you might be working towards or that you might be working on. And that has to do with you teaching. Like teaching or guiding. Now it could even be learning. You know, there's a very strong energy. Hierophant is the high priest, right? So it's this time when we come into that card in the major arcana, when we're in a place of understanding our deeper practices and understanding our deeper selves and spiritual practices and putting it into use in some kind of way. So there could be even structure and maybe traditional systems that you're working through. Again, a career path that becomes very solidified maybe. The Two of Air, your challenge, funny, you have 13, which I feel we have the new moon in Scorpio on the 13th. I feel that it is, because I feel that the 13th stood out for me because, of course, the number has significance to it. Your challenge is transformation, excuse me, which does signify the death energy of death and rebirth. My goodness, excuse me. This is the first time I've been really talking today, so I'm just warming up here. Transformation is the challenge. So there may be this old self of your own dying off in some kind of way or transforming. There may still be that cycle that you are in where you may need to give this change within yourself, new realizations, new sense of self, some time. You may have to give that some time in order to understand what's really happening within, so that you can, I feel it's tied to this. There's something about, and we did have that solar eclipse in your sign, and it had something to do with identity. So there could be even a new version of yourself starting to birth. But again, when something new starts to show up, the old has to fade away. There has to be a transition of the old into the new. So there could be some difficulty. We'll look deeper into it. And then you have the Page of Air, message from Spirit. So it's something around maybe communication, maybe being assertive with your voice, researching, studying, putting something together based on the analytical, based on the logic. So I'll look deeper into that as well. And the Two of Air, I'm going to take a look at what's underneath it. The Ace of Water. You might be blocking love this month. You might be holding back on love in November, or it could even be a creative work maybe, but I feel it might have something to do with love, that Two of Swords. We'll take a deeper look here into this for Libra and see what is the message for you for the main energy for November for Libra. You have the Six of Swords, Two of Pentacles, November for Libra, and the Two of Swords again. So you have the Knight of Fire and the Tower coming in. This is your main energy. Six of Swords, Two of Coins, Two of Swords, transitions. I feel that there's something here this month that you have two twos, six. It may have to do with past and future. I feel that you may have a lot that you're juggling. You might be between two worlds, meaning your old life and new life. You might be holding back on maybe even feeling overloaded and overwhelmed by responsibilities, by work, by maybe even other people, maybe juggling relationship for some. So there's a transition here. The Six of Swords is letting go, moving on from something of the past. You have two people in the boat here, so it could be letting go of a relationship, or letting go of attachment, or letting go of old ways to move towards something new. But there's all this this sort of weighing things out, and maybe even trying to regain balance in some kind of form. You may have been thrown off balance a little bit during that new moon in the solar eclipse in your sign. So you may be trying to regain balance. You have the Knight of Fire with the Tower. Now, this is all is Aries energy. There may be a new message coming in. There may be a person coming in, but it also could be yourself initiating that change. So you have this energy of impulsiveness and excitement and enthusiasm, and you might be just going for it. You might be creating change. What is the Tower about? See the Hierophants underneath it again. Look at that. So you have the Four of Swords. You're going to be gaining new perspectives around maybe a role in your career, or what you are, how you are sharing your maybe ideas or teachings or understandings with others in some kind of form. There's a big change coming in here with, I feel it's your career, and it could even be within yourself, how you are presenting yourself, how you are communicating, how you are teaching or guiding others maybe. So there's this big, and this could be an opportunity. I mean, it might be love. If it's love, there could be marriage, yes, on the table there, but I feel it's mostly you. I feel it's mostly your path, big change here. So let's go under transformation. So let's go into the challenge position for Libra and take a look at what is the message for Libra in that challenge position. You have the Queen of Swords, Seven of Fire, and the Two of Fire. Strength. Okay. You maybe, I just want to give a little bit of a heads up with the Seven of Swords. I feel I really feel there's a change within yourself of not putting up with BS. Really, I feel that you will easily call out people. You will call out situations. There's a change and a shift within yourself that's leading you to the Queen of Swords. But on the flip side, on the shadow side, the Queen of Swords can be very direct and very cold and very piercing with words, right? So it can be, I mean, maybe there's some triggers that come up this month. Maybe you're feeling annoyed with people or situations where it could be triggering some kind of verbal response, getting really, really direct with people, with others. So there, again, there's a transformation happening, but it could trigger. Queen of Swords in the shadow side could be very extremely direct and really not exactly great to deal with. So it could just be saying a heads up, but I do feel that you're in a place where you're standing up for yourself, especially with strength here. And it may be an emotional month. We do have water. I mean, it was Scorpio season. So we do have this very, very transformative time for us to go deeper within, but it can create a lot of intensity too. You have the Seven of Swords and the Two of Wands. It's fighting for yourself. Like I said, it's something around fighting for a new beginning. It's not putting up with people's stuff anymore. It's all about your future, and you could be just singling out what you want, being very clear about your future, your path, your direction, and just being hyper focused on you, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. And I feel like you're ready to fight for it, and I feel that you're ready to rise above it, even if people are challenging you or saying ridiculous things. I feel that you are going to rise above it and carve out a new path for yourself. Although it may not necessarily be clear this month, I feel that this is lining you up for you to become more in alignment with what's important for you and who you are. And strength, it's regaining strength to work through a really, really difficult situation that maybe you've been in the past with the Seven of Swords. So it's allowing for you to regain balance. I feel for a lot of you out there, Libra, it's very important. Balance is really important, especially within yourself, relationships too. Let's go into the message from Spirit under the Page of Air. Message for Libra for November. You have the Fool. Look at that. It's saying take that leap of faith. The Four of Cups could be taking a pause to understand your feelings, how you feel about taking that leap of faith. It is saying to be very calculated with that Page of Air. So there is this energy of calculation, being very cautious around details, timing, words, precision, information. So there's this energy here of make sure that everything is flushed out so you feel confident with the information you need to move forward. But it is really saying to take a leap of faith. This was the first message that came out here. It's saying to go for it, to take a leap of faith. You may be feeling in the emotions, not ready to take that leap of faith yet, or holding back a little bit, which is fine. You know, it's when you're ready, when you feel and you understand your direction, all of the intricacies of this direction that you want to take. But it is saying try not to wait too long in that. You know, it is all about, I feel, precision and timing, but there is an opportunity here that is at your fingertips. I feel that's ready for you to jump into. The King of Fire, it's the visionary Sagittarius energy. We're moving into Sagittarius season around the 23rd or so. So this is really, I feel the message here is get ready to power up. You know, anything you can do to break through your fears and be seen and be that leader and be that visionary and take charge and put yourself out there and go after your dreams is going to be very rewarding. The Four of Coins, this could be signaling to hold on to your finances, to be very responsible, very wise about financial investments or savings. And then the Ace of Pentacles has something to do with the Fool, and that Page of Air is something around building something new that is going to be very rewarding. So get ready, Libra. This is going to be a really interesting month for you. All right, I'm wishing you all the best during this time and beyond, and I will be seeing you again very soon. Take care.